And of course, I kept my rhino, and I should have a mammoth down there somewhere. Where in the hell is the oh shit! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Welcome back, everybody, to Conan Exiles. I am an old guy gaming, and I have a lot to update you guys on. So I've spent a lot of time off camera, many hours off camera, just trying to get two major goals finished: get the crafting area set up, and get moved over from the original base. And so we have done, or rather I have done both of those things. And so, yeah, let's take a look and see where we're at. So this is the crafting area. Everything that we have here now is tier 3 except for the armorer's bench. This is still a tier 2 armorer's bench. So I will get, I'm probably just going to leave it at tier 2 for the moment. But everything else is now tier 3. So we got a tier 3 fireball cauldron, tier 3 alchemy bench, tier 3 tanner's rack. Let's see, tier 2 stove, because there isn't a tier 3 version of that. These don't have tier 3 versions, but we got the tier 3 versions of the furnaces. Man, these things just crank. It's hard for me to keep up with them. They go so fast, especially with the thralls. Tier 3 blacksmiths station and tier 3 carpenter station. And I've opted for the fast versions of all of these. So usually at tier 3, you have a choice between workstations that use like less fuel, for example, or that craft faster. And the only exception to the rule is the armorer's bench. So when I make the tier 3 armorer's bench, that one I'm going to do the version that uses less materials, because it's so expensive making the in-game armor. But everything else is the fast version. Okay, so yeah, and then each workstation has at least one chest next to it, that holds the product from those workstations. So I have some weapons and stuff in there. We got archery stuff in here, basically next to the carpenter's bench and that sort of thing. Okay, so I got all of my thralls over here. They're just temporarily staged over here. Because I don't really have a place for them at the moment, so they're all just hanging out over here. And I also have some new thralls, and I've been farming worker thralls or craftsman thralls too. So each one of our stations has at least a tier 3, if not a named thrall, except for the tanning bench. The tanners still are level 2s, but I mean, I'm so far ahead on tanning anyways that I will eventually, replace these with either tier 3 or named, but for now, we're fine. But this is our named Larathiel of Azura, and we've had her for a little while now. So she's a named tanner, and then this is just a level 3 Stygian smelter. This blacksmith is a level 3 Cimmerian, and this is our carpenter, our named carpenter that we've had for a while. Over here, and then let's see, this is our named alchemist that we've had for a while, and he can work either on the fireball cauldron or on the alchemy station. In fact, I want to move him back over here because I was going to have him make some more potions for me. So we don't even necessarily need 2 named alchemists, but it's always nice to have 2 just so you don't have to keep switching them over. But for now, yeah, we're just going to do that. So I'm going to craft 16 more of those. And let's see. Yeah, we already looked at these. And this is our named cooks, who we've had for quite some time now. And she's just hanging out there. I made 2 tier 2 preservation boxes. So these are the next level. They have more space in them. This one's for raw food, and this one's for cooked food. So, for the most part. Okay. All right, so that's pretty much where we're at. So I'm gonna just keep working here. Excuse me, on the build. The next major, I'm gonna enclose the crafting building. So we're gonna get walls and a roof on it and that sort of thing. Oh, by the way, I set up a drawbridge here too. It's really cool. So Conan Exiles Vanilla has it's got a drawbridge, but it looks like shit. It's like a really old, clunky, made out of dead branches looking thing. And this one is from Dude's Delightful Decorations. It's the same thing. It's a drawbridge and it works the same way, but it's just a little bit nicer looking castle version. So we got that down. This is all, of course, I mean, you know, this is not, there's no moat here or nothing like that, but it's all designed to keep the purge from actually getting up into our building, right? And so they're not going to be able to, at any point in time, even here, you know, where it's the shallowest, they still, you know, they can't climb. So they're not going to be able to get back up there. So that's really the main reason why I put a drawbridge here. So yeah, let's see, the map room and the set altar. I have them over here for the moment. That's not necessarily going to be their permanent home, but that's where they're currently at, as you can see. So, yeah, the next building step is to finish this building here. So get the walls and the roof on it and that sort of thing. And then I'm going to actually skip the central part, and I'm going to move over to this side and start working on the kitchen. Because this is going to be the kitchen area here. And once I have that built, or at least have the foundations down for it, then I can move all of the food-related crafting stations. So basically everything you see in this little section here will move over to the kitchen, and then I'm going to redo the central area of the crafting room and finalize it, and then that'll be that'll be it. When that's finished, you know, then we'll work on this section here, which is going to be our main castle palace building here. Now, as you can see, I raised this up here just because I needed to, because of the terrain and whatnot. I'm probably going to do that here too. I don't need to do it over here, but I'm probably going to do it over here. I am going to need to do it over here too, just because this ground is going to otherwise clip. Plus it, you know, the ground starts to raise up more or sooner, I guess is the word, on this side. So ideally, I'd like the back of our buildings, our three structures, to be even kind of all the way around and circle around, following similar to the, you know, the contour of the front there along the watering hole cliff. Okay, so hopefully that gives you guys a good notion of what is coming up next for the building. Again, I'm doing most of this off camera just because it's not all that interesting to watch. You know, tons of gathering and me just kind of sitting around trying to think how things are going to work and that sort of thing. So, let me know. Well, yeah, let me know in the comments if you would like to see some of the building, because that's something I would maybe live stream, say like on a Saturday or a Sunday, if you're interested, but it's not something I'm planning on doing in the Let's Play itself. I'm just going to, you know, give you guys updates as it comes together. Okay, so that takes care of that part of things. Oh, you can see I got all my animals down there too. I pretty much, with a couple of exceptions, I pretty much released all of the non-greater versions of my animals back into the wild, because I just don't really need them. I kept two of my normal tigers. I kept the highest health tiger and the highest damage normal tiger. And of course, I kept my rhino, and I should have a mammoth down there somewhere. Where in the hell is the oh, shit! Where the hell? Oh, no, the mammoth's over here. Okay, never mind. He's hiding behind the tree. I thought I had put him over... What? The hell? I thought I had put him over by the rhino, but actually I had put him over there. So, I don't know exactly how things are going to come together down here. I haven't gotten that far, so we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I can tell you that it is my intention to build some gates on the entrances into this place. And, you know, the animals will stay down here. And I might, I'll probably, you know, bring an elevator down here. And I might even build some sort of, like a little room up against the cliff looking out over the water or something. Or maybe, I don't know, we might even turn it into like a pool or something. Which we could do. So there's lots of options, but I'm really not too worried about what's going to happen down here until we get the upper area finished. Oh, and this little section over here too is going to be housing for our craftsmen. I think I mentioned that to you before. And then of course we're going to put the tower and the soldiers or the garrison over there in the training yard, and then up on this little cliff over here we're going to put our arena. So, but I've already mentioned that to you guys before. So, yeah, I think I probably should get a vertical elevator down here right away, because that's not the first time I've fallen off that thing. It's a pain in the ass to run all the way back up there. But anyway. Okay, so yeah, that gets you updated on the building. Now, I want to, let's see, there's a few things we could do. One thing I wanted to do earlier rather than later was I wanted to run the Warmaker dungeon with Leon, just so I can start farming it with my thralls, but because of the rules of our playthrough, I have to run it first solo, or solo with one follower. And the Warmaker dungeon is not tied to the storyline in terms of, it doesn't have any of the relics and stuff in it that you need to finish the game and remove the bracelet. It's just kind of something they added later. But it's got probably the best armor in the game in it. But in order to get that armor, you have to farm it multiple times. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to go ahead and hit the Warmaker dungeon for the latter part of this episode. So that being said, we've got 12 of these. We've got a whole a thing of wraps there. And, I'm going to also take, Spectre Coating, because there's a lot of undead in there. And I'm going to take the aloe extract, and we're going to take Elixir of Might. Enduring, is that the grit one? Yeah. Elixir of Enduring with us. Oh, and Hanuman's Gift too. I hope all that stuff stacks. I'd like to make some more Elixir of Enduring, but I don't think I have everything I need to do that. We need... Oh, actually, yeah, you know what? We do have everything we need. I have Golden Lotus... Wait, no I don't. Never mind. Sorry. I've got Yellow Lotus Powder, not Golden. Those are two different things in the game here. You have to go up to the volcano to get golden, which we are definitely going to do at some point, but not quite yet ready to do that. Okay, so I think what we should do is grab a couple of legendary repair kits and take those with us. We might even pick a few. What just happened? We might even be able to pick a few up in there. But our axe and our bow is getting pretty low. So I'm not going to repair these until they get almost all the way down. But I'm going to take these with me, so that I can repair them as needed. And I think that's all we really need to do. Our armor should be in very good shape. Yeah, I just recently repaired that. Our shield, our mace is in good shape. We got here, let's grab a few more arrows. Poison arrows aren't going to do us a whole lot of good in the Warmaker's sanctuary because of all the undead in there. Some things can be poisoned, but not all of them. We're not going to need set ritual knife. Well, that's okay. We'll just take it with us anyways. Okay, so let's grab Leon and head on over to the Warmaker's dungeon. We can actually teleport over there too because I nabbed the obelisk. So let's see. Where's Leon at? Is this you, Leon? Yep, Captain Leon. Oh, I do want to also, here, let me look at you for a second. Okay, so you've got a bloodletter shield and the unintelligible, and your armor doesn't matter because you don't have durability. Okay, so follow us, Leon. I wanted to show you the other thralls. I've got thralls that need to be trained, right? Where's that at? Okay, so let's see. We've got Captain Iwashua. I got him off of the Black Hand ship, so he's a tier 4 fighter. I got 2 Cimmerian Berserkers that need to be leveled up. I got an extra tier 3 Carpenter, but I only have 1 Carpenter's bench up right now, so if I might make another one later, and if so, we have him. Oh, and I found a named Archer also on the Black Hand ship. I've been farming the Black Hand ship, mostly looking for, craftsman thralls. We got another level 3 Taskmaster if we need him. This Carpenter, we actually don't need this Carpenter at all anymore, but I'll just leave him in here. We got Inbatu, and then a couple of level 2 Blacksmiths, which we also don't really need anymore. I mean, we could put them on the Tinkerer bench, I think, and on the casting table, just so we have a little bit of extra speed for those 2 things. So we might as well, I mean, we got them, we might as well use them, right? They'll eat a little bit of food, but not enough to make it really that big of a deal. And, it adds a little more life to the camp, right? I also, have the the Thrall Outfitter bench where we can change everybody's clothes, but that's something I'm going to do later. That's just not a high priority right now, but we will do it for the, you know, so everybody's looking good. But right now we're not going to worry about that. Okay. I think we're ready to go. You ready to go, buddy? We need to sidekick the horse, because I'll want to ride the horse back. Well, the horse is sidekicked. Who is sidekicked right now? I gotta look. I don't even remember. Okay, so let's unsidekick you. Unsidekick you. I've got a whole bunch of fully leveled relic hunters that I need to name. I need to give a name to. I'd really like to take Leonelli with us because she can remove corruption and stuff, but not the first time because that's not allowed. So we'll unbind you and we'll unbind you. She has turned out so good stat-wise, you guys. Look at this. She's got Universal Warrior +3 version of Universal Warrior, Born Warrior, and then Hallowed for more health. So she's got 7,500 health and second highest strength of all my thralls, and she's a dancer. Also, she does, in fact, have armor on. So she's wearing the Barbarian set with the Guardian legs and feet. I just am using that little thrall bench so that she can wear the dancing clothes, but she is actually, in fact, fully armored. So she's pretty tough. Okay, so you guys have all been unbound except for Leon and the horse. So yeah, we should be good. Oh, actually, you know what? We're gonna take the thingamadoodle here. So let's go ahead and head on over to Warmaker's Sanctuary, which is gonna be this. Yeah, this teleporter right here. Hey guys, I realized I forgot to show you where this actually is on the map. So Warmaker's Sanctuary is way over here in the west. Cloulael's stronghold. But it's basically on the line between 8 and 7, so B and in column B there. Okay, so yep, that's where it's located. Now, some people consider this the most challenging dungeon in the game. I have found the wine cellar to be a little harder than this place, or at least the boss fight at the end of the wine cellar. That boss is probably the hardest boss in this whole game. But I mean, this dungeon is no joke either. It is definitely challenging for sure. Okay, let's call. Actually, you can go home right now. We don't need you. We'll just call you later. And he's already following us. So, okay, Leon, you ready to do this, buddy? You ready to do this? So yeah, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to farm this dungeon after I've defeated the first time with just Leon and I. Because what you're after in this dungeon are what are called armor scraps. Because you need the armor scraps in order to make the armor. And you can get the Godbreaker armor and you can get the Champion's armor out of here. And possibly the two best sets in the whole game, or definitely, you know, one of the two or best sets in the game. Another really good set is the you know, the stuff that you get from the Silent Legion, but its stats are not quite as good as the others. But they all have different stats is the thing, so. And we will be getting that armor too eventually. Probably not really going to do any role play in this episode. We will get back to the role play, I promise. We need to do another episode here soon with the staff again. I just, you know, I've been so busy trying to get the build done and the new base and all that but the role play is going to happen again, so don't worry about that. Some of you don't even really like the role play very much, but you know, I do. I like the role play. I think it's fun. I mean, just lightly, nothing too crazy. Just makes the game that much more enjoyable. So for those of you who don't care for it too much but are still watching, I appreciate the fact that you're still watching and hoping, you know, I hope that you're getting value out of this series as a Let's Play in spite of the role play. And vice versa too. Some of you might be watching more for the role play. And so yeah, same to you, but from the opposite end. Okay, let's get these guys out of the way. We actually don't need to kill these guys. We could have run past them, but whatever, we'll kill them. I was kind of thinking that we were trying to you know, get kills for levels, but Leon doesn't need levels. He's already maxed. So we'll just kill these guys because we can. Clail's Stronghold. Warmaker Clail. Okay, so for lore, this is basically Clail's house, home, castle, whatever. So when he was in his heyday, this is where he lived, and so we're gonna go on in. Now he himself is not going to be here, of course, because he's down in the unnamed city. But yeah, we're gonna have plenty of other friends in here to deal with. So yeah, if you've never seen this, welcome everybody to the Warmaker's Sanctuary. It's a pretty awesome dungeon. Okay, so this dungeon takes place really in two major parts. The first part is... Ooh, wow, we really kicked the shit out of that guy with that first shot. Nice. The first part is we've got to finish what's called the Inner Sanctum, and in the process of doing that, we're going to get a special key that'll allow us to then open up the second part of the dungeon, where the two main bosses are the champion, arena champion, and Tyros, not Tyros, the Godbreaker guy, whatever the hell his name is. Can't remember what his name is actually. Tyros is actually in. He's the Silent Legion guy, that boss that we have to kill up at the Black Keep later on. There are other bosses in here though, so this guy's a boss. He's basically the same kind of boss that we fought in the unnamed city. So he's a white boss and he's pretty tough. So I think what we're gonna do is, I'm not worried about Leon. Leon's gonna be just fine in here, but let's see if we can pull these guys first, so we're not trying to take on a bunch of stuff all at the same time here. And we'll use our mace on the skellies. Okay, there are chests throughout here. There's one there, but it's just got basic stuff in it. And then there's also a chest underneath the stairs here. Or there's two chests, actually. And we will take the gold dust. I don't want to grab any of that other stuff. And we don't really need any of that too. So just basic stuff in those chests. Okay, so now what we're going to do here is I'm going to put Spectre Coating on my mace. Oh, you cannot apply. Oh, yeah, some legendaries you can't. Okay, I'm going to put it on my axe then. Because that's basically like an undead poison. It'll poison the undead, and it works, you know, pretty much the same way that poison actually does. You can get up to 10 stacks on them, but then it has to be reapplied. But it'll just give us a little extra edge here. Okay, so Leon, are you ready to do this, buddy? Okay, go get this guy. We'll let Leon tank him, and I'll just kind of, you know, help him out, that sort of thing. But we'll let him take the brunt of the attack. Okay, get his attention, Leon. Okay, let Leon take care of him. I'm going to get rid of these guys. I'm going to save my Spectre Coating for the boss, though. Okay. Man, Leon is kicking the shit out of this guy. Look how much he's already got his health done. Okay, so yeah, he's got 10 stacks of Spectre Coating on him now, and that's just whittling him down too. We don't need the Spectre Coating, but it's nice to have. Yeah, I mean, we could stand back and let Leon do this whole thing if we wanted to. We're not going to, but we could. I mean, he's just that good. Oh, shit. You know what I forgot, though? I forgot to bring healing food for him. Doggone it. That was a mistake. We'll just have to keep an eye on his health. If it gets really low, we might have to wait a while and let him heal. I can always give him some of my bandages, too. Leon, you're a freaking animal, dude. Oh my god. Okay, this is a Axe of the Gate Guardian. This actually gives bonus accuracy, which is pretty much useless because you have to have it in your hand to use it. I mean, to get the bonus, and if you have it in your hand, it means you're not using your bow. Not that it's a bad axe, though, otherwise. It's 57 health damage. Actually does more damage than Strangely Familiar. Interesting, okay. Yeah, we might have to just use it as a normal axe. I don't know, we'll see. It's a pretty good axe, though. It's cool looking, too. All right, so that takes care of this little first front section. Now we come in here. And we have kind of like a little map room thing. And what's going to happen is we have to go into the green, red, and blue chambers and defeat three pretty tough mini-bosses. They're basically the assistants or the adjuncts of the Warmaker, the Archivist, and the Priest King. So it's kind of like their assistants. And for whatever reason, they're still alive. I don't know, but they are. So we got to go kill them, and they're going to give us statuettes, and then we have to figure out which sockets to put those statues in order to get the key. And then these guys drop really good loot, and the Archivist drops a nice little buff that we'll get from him and so forth. Okay, let's do this, Leon. He's ready to go, man. How is your health? Are you... Yeah, you know what? Let's give him... I wish I would have brought some healing food for him. Doggone it. It's all right. Let's have him use the bandage. And he's got so much more health than I do. It's just nuts how much health he's got. So here, let's hit him one more time here. I mean, on my, as a player, right? I've got 597 health. He's got 7,145 health. It's just nuts. Okay, let's hit him one more time just so he's at full health. And, I could give him a pot too, but... Okay, he's good. He's good. I'll just keep hanging on to these. All right, let's go, bud. So, let me thump this guy. Okay, Leon, let's get him. Leon, what the hell are you doing, man? Don't derp out on me now. This is not a good time for you to be derping out. Okay, he's alright. Sometimes when there's that many enemies, the AI gets a little bit confused as to which one to prioritize. Nice. Way to thump him, dude. Way to thump him. Okay, let's take one more bandage, get up to full health. I'm saving my pots for like when we really need them. Okay, so these assistant dudes, we can bleed them and we can poison them. So I'm going to put my poison arrows down. And let's get some stacks of poison on him. Got a couple ads that we'll have to take care of too. We'll get 10 stacks on him. We've also crippled him too, which is awesome. Okay, and then if we want, we can also put bleeds on him too. He's kind of pissed off at us, man. I wonder why. He doesn't like all that poison we put on him. Okay, let's let Leon get his attention. We'll take care of the ads. Looks like they're almost dead anyway. And let's reapply his poison. Okay, he's got 10. Let's see if we can get some bleeds on him. I mean, Leon's already kicking the shit out of him, but... Okay, he's down. Burn him down, man. Burn him down. Okay, so let's see. He's got... here's one of the statues we need. And oh, he's got Nordis. Oh, nice. This is... This is considered one of the best maces in the game. 56 health, and it already comes with 27 armor pin. Let's compare to what he's got. So this is 5528, and it's got a damage fitting on it. This is 56 without a damage fitting in 27. So yeah, I'm not gonna use it now because it has to be 100% whole for me to put fittings on it. But yeah, this is gonna be a damn good mace. And it has corrupted too, which I don't know how well that works against NPCs, but it's really actually kind of more of a PvP weapon, but it's still going to be a really good weapon. It's better than this, put it that way. So, okay. Now, in here, there should be a couple chests. Let's look in them. We got some gold and silver. Oh, yep, there are chests up here. That's just normal crap. Sure, we'll take the Grey Lotus. Don't think there's anything on this side. Got a chest here. More gold and silver. And I think that's it for in here. Can we harvest this dude? Can't remember if we can or not. Oh yeah, we can. Okay, he gave us thick hide. We'll take some thick hide, sure. Alright, let's move on to the Archivist. The Archivist is going to drop a really nice random buff for us. Speaking of which, I need to remember to take Hanuman's gift and our elixirs when we get into the next section, because it's going to be quite a bit more dangerous than these sections. Okay, let's pop the... Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to use poison arrows on him because it's not going to do any good. Yeah, let's switch back to star metal arrows. Alright. Now, there's this guy here. If we... Whoa, what the hell? Oh, the door came down on us. These guys are a pain in the ass to hit when they're moving. Guess that's the idea though, right? There we go. And then there's usually a dude right there. And a dude there. Okay, there might be one more guy up here. Let's see. Yeah, there is. Oh shit, we missed him. Okay, there are some chests up here. Got some gold and some steel and some thick leather. I'm gonna leave the rest of that. You dead. And then I think there's a chest, at least one chest up here too. Ah, that's just crap. Okay. Oh, oh, here we go. Grey Lotus seeds. Okay, we'll take those. We'll eventually have a lotus garden where we grow all the lotus plants, because we need them for the elixirs and stuff. Alright, now this guy's going to aggro right as soon as we open the door, so let's get ready for him. Leon, are you good? How's your health, buddy? Oh, he's at max health. We could probably stand to top off just a little bit here. So let's do it, man. Okay. Yeah, he's really close to the entrance. Okay, so he's got 10 stacks. Let's get some bleeds on him. Okay, let's step back, get some more poisons on him. Okay, and he's pretty much dead. Burn him down. Okay, so now he's got the Archivist, and he's got Prince of Black Shores. That's going to give us a buff. What is it going to be? Accuracy. Okay, that'll be useful. Let's save that until we get into the second part of the dungeon, though. All right, now let's see. You got chests in here. Here's a chest. Get some silver in it, and I guess that's it for him. Okay. No, there's a chest here. All right, we'll take that, that, and that. And give us your hide, man. Ooh, demon blood too. Nice. Ooh, if they got demon blood, I should probably be using the pick on them. The pick usually does a better job of getting that. Or in our case, the pickaxe. Yeah, that Leon kept his attention the whole entire time. He didn't even aggro me once. Which is kind of surprising considering the fact that I was poisoned and stacking poison on him like crazy. Oh, it's a good idea too not to put the statues down until you have all of them at the same time. And by the way, you only have to do this the first time with the statues that you come in the dungeon. Subsequent runs, you don't need to do any of these first three, unless you're doing it, you know, for like the loot, which it's worth doing for the loot or for trading thralls or whatever, you know. But all of the armor scraps that we're going to be farming are in the second part. Oh, what the hell, man? Get your thing out. Okay. Okay, so this is the Priest King's assistant that we're killing next. And he's also has a chance to drop some really nice weapons. Is that it? I thought there was one more scaly. Huh? Maybe we killed it. Oh no, there it is right there. I was going to say. Hey, no going through the door. That's hacks. Total hacks. Okay, let's do this, Lynn. This guy's kind of a pain in the ass because he's got a frickin' spear. Okay, Leon, come and get his attention, man. There we go. Okay, let's get his poison going on again, and then we'll get some bleeds on him, just like before. Tried and true method, man. Oh, you know what else we're going to do very soon? In fact, if I would have thought about this earlier, we would have done this instead of Warmaker, but we need to go get some Sand Beast glands so that I can make that poison axe that we got out of the esoteric library. Oh, nice. What is this? Emir's Tarsh. It's got extra durability. Oh, shit. 15,000 durability? My goodness. How does that compare to our other legendary that we're currently using? Let's take a look. All right, so this one is 45 health and 14 armor pin and 7390 with a durability fitting. This is 4314, so it's 2 points less in damage and armor pin. But my goodness, look at the durability on that thing. Holy crap. Oh, and it also gives heat protection too, so this would be good to take to the volcano. Oh man, nice. Okay, that's a nice upgrade, guys. This is a really nice upgrade. But again, we're not going to do anything with it until we get it back to the base, so we can, you know, put some fittings on it. We don't want it to take any damage. Okay, let's check the chests in here. Some more gray lotus seeds. And let's see, is there one more chest in here? Nope, maybe not. Okay. Alright, so that completes the first part of the Warmaker Sanctuary. So what we got to do now is go over to these 3 sockets here. And the way this works is that you have to set it up according to the location of where the Warmaker, the Archivist, and the Priest King are actually located. So, and basically, so the way this works is right below me is the unnamed city. These aren't in the exact location, but they're close. So this one is for the Archivist, because he's right in the city himself. Okay, this one is for the Warmaker. Wait, Priest King? No, because the Priest King's actually way up here, so I'm not sure how that works. But anyway, those are the 3 you need to do. And in doing that, now I received in my inventory. Whoops, sorry. In my inventory, I should have showed this to you, but I received 3 key fragments. And then once I put the 3rd statue in the right place, then it automatically turned into the Inner Sanctum Key. And this is the key that you want. You always want to keep this with you moving forward to get back into this dungeon to farm it. So you have to keep this with you. Yeah, so I should have showed you the fragments. Sorry, I wasn't thinking about it. But anyway, you get the idea, right? If you put these in the wrong socket, then sometimes like it'll spring like a little trap on you. I can't remember what it is, but yeah. So, but it's just the 3 that are closest to the unnamed city. And notice that it disappears pretty quick. They don't stay in there, and that's why I mentioned earlier you want to make sure that you wait and do them all at the same time. Okay, cool. So this is the door we need to get into, and we have a little bit of lore here. Let's check this out. I do not know what I have found here. This architecture is not familiar to me, yet it speaks to me, entices me. It wants me to explore it further. I have heard voices in a foreign tongue coming from the other doors, and I have no interest in finding out whom they belong to. This door interests me, though. It is blocked by some sort of mechanism. It may have something to do with these statuettes that I have found. Well, they were lying around the place, so I picked them up. I will try my luck with opening this door. They don't call me Bjorn the Lucky for nothing. Okay, so it's kind of giving you a little bit of a hint about the statues for opening the door. But because we have the Inner Sanctuary key, we can now open the door and we enter the next part of the dungeon. Okay, so this part of the dungeon is going to be more difficult. And in addition to more monsters and stuff to fight, we're also going to have to deal with traps too. So you can see like there's a spike trap on the floor here. If you stand on that, it pops up and pokes you full of holes. Okay, so let's move on down through here. And I'm gonna... let's get down to the bottom here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and... I'm gonna wait until we get to the champion, arena champion, before we take this, because I'm gonna actually use my bow on her. But let's take Hanuman's gift right now. Okay, so, oh, nice. That increased our vitality. That's really good. And let's pop our elixirs, because our elixirs will last for the whole rest of our time in here. So that's a strength elixir and the stamina elixir. Okay, cool. So we are buffed up. We need to drink. So let's have some iced tea and some fish and get all of that topped off so we don't have to worry about food and drink. And let's proceed. Okay, so we're going to have some just normal trash undead here that we're going to have to deal with. So let's just kind of take them out. And again, we have to watch out for the traps on the floor. Those round disc things that you see, those will pop like either fire or poisonous gas. You know, the same kind of things that the orbs will do. I'm talking about these things here, so you don't want to step on those. There's the spike traps that we talked about, and there's also I don't know exactly what you call it, springboard kind of trap that shoots you way up into the air. Okay, let's get over here. Okay, so what we're going to do is now as you work your way through here, that door down at the end there is the Champions Arena, our first big boss. But what you want to do is you want to work your way through here, and you're looking for what are called rusty keys. And I'm going to show you where they all are. If you get all of the rusty, well, you don't have to get all of them, but each rusty key that you get will essentially, when it's all said and done, give you extra scrap armor pieces, which here again is what you're going to farm this dungeon for. Okay, so the first one is up here, but to get to it, you have to step on this springboard trap, jump up and get up here, and then you'll find it in this chest here. So you get the rusted key plus a little extra silver, and then this is usually just trash stuff. Yeah, we'll take the bone broth. What the hell? Okay. And now be careful coming back down here, because you don't want to jump on that, or it's just going to throw you back up and smash your head into the ceiling. So what I do is jump onto this little thing down here and then down here without getting on the springboard. And as you can see, of course, the thralls don't trigger those traps. Okay, now we're going to have to go down there to get the key that opens up the arena door, and that's another one of the 3 skull white bosses. But before we do that, let's go get the other 3 of the other rusted keys. No, 2. Yeah, there's 4 in total. Okay, so what we're going to do to get the next one is it's going to be up there, and it's kind of the same idea. You just use... Oh, shit. Leon. Dude, you are an animal. Okay. You know what? I think it's probably time for us to repair our bow. It's getting pretty low. We have a little bit more durability left on the axe, though. All right, let's get this guy out of the way. Oh, wait, no. We don't want to use poison arrows on him. We want to use star metal. Just because poison, these guys can't be poisoned. Okay, go get him, Leon. Okay, so the second one is the same basic idea. You got this little springboard, and you have to jump up there. And I forgot about that. There's a trap right there. Those dirty rats, man. Dev's putting the trap there. But this is the... Wait, where is it at? Here. This is the second key. So yeah, we can get a total of 4. I don't really want any of that stuff. We can get a total of 4 out of here. So let's jump down here. This chest is just normal chest. We'll take some meat strips. Nothing else in there that we really need. Okay, so that's the first 2. The third key is in this room across the way, rusted key. So you want to come over this way to get in here. And there's a chest here. No, that's not a chest. We want to avoid the exploding disc thing. Sometimes they'll be right at the top of the stairs here too, so you have to be careful. This is just a normal chest with some gray lotus in it and some other crap that we don't really need. Let's go through here. And there's usually a bad guy in here. We must have already aggroed him. Okay. So your third rusted key is here, but look what's right in front of the chest. A trap, so be really careful. Come around to the side, and there's the third rusted key, along with some silver. Okay. And then finally, the fourth and final rusted key is back down that other hallway, but we have to go down there and defeat that boss because he also drops a second key that opens the Arena Champions Chamber. And that key you also want to keep with you at all times when you're running this dungeon. This part's kind of nasty. You want to stay all the way over to the side so you don't spring those traps to get through there. Okay, and then we're going to have some dudes from the side. Okay, here's a guy right here. Take him out, Leon. Okay, and so we can't really go in through either side here because of the spikes. But let's deal with the boss next. So I'm going to put some Spectre Coating here. And Yeah, let's piss him off. Get him down. Okay. We'll let Leon get his attention. Got a couple ads here too. Okay, let's get rid of this trash here. The Spectre Coating just roasted their ass. Okay, we got another trash coming. Let's put some more Spectre Coating on. Try and stay out of his swinging radius there. Oh shit, out of stamina. Not good. He pissed at us, man. We got all that Spectre Coating on him. Okay. Oh shit! There's another one. And we got it. Okay, let's take a bandage. Need to check Leon's health too. Make sure he's good. Oh, they barely touched him. Okay, so yeah, that key there is the key to the arena. So that's one you want to get. And so always, if you're planning on farming this dungeon, make sure you always have these two keys in your inventory every time you come here. All right, now we just need to get the third and final rusted key. And that is, I believe, it's in one of these chambers. I can't remember now. We'll figure it out, though. We'll figure it out. Okay, we got breathing potion. Yeah, we'll take this and this. I'm not gonna take the longsword. I mean, we could take it and put it in the disassembly bench, but it's not really worth that much. We'll take this and this and this, and this. And I think the other key's up here. It's either on this side or the other side, but we'll figure it out. Okay, yeah, there's a couple things there you got to watch out for. And then we'll take that. I think it's back here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Defari Watcher Mask. Ooh, is this the one? Is that the one that gives us night vision? I don't know. Here, let's see. You can find a night vision Defari mask in the game. No, that's not the one. That's just a normal Defari mask. Okay. All right. Okay, so cool. We've got 4 rusted keys, which means we're going to be able to get 4, anywhere from 1 to 3 additional scraps per key. So it's definitely worth taking the time to get those. All right, this other side here, I think there's a couple normal chests in here with just basic loot. Let's run up and take a quick look-see. Yeah, don't step on the exploding disc, please. Thank you. Is there a chest up here? Oh, maybe there isn't. Okay. Yeah, so I guess there's no reason to come up here. Oh, there is a chest. Okay. Oh, shit. There is 5 keys. Really? That's really weird because there's only 4 extra chambers you can go in. Wow, okay. I don't know. I thought there was only 4. I've only ever gotten 4 out of here. Weird. Okay. Well, maybe you have a chance for next one and you just hang on to it till next time. Anyway, okay, cool. So, yeah, we got 5 rusted keys. Okay, stay off to this side, going through there. And then we come around here. I think we've already killed everybody here, so it is time for us to take the first boss, the Arena Champion. Now, the Arena Champion. You want to walk right through here to avoid those traps. And there she is over there. This boss has the reputation for being the hardest hitting boss in this game. She is just a Mack truck. And when she hits you as the player, she staggers you in addition to doing just incredible amounts of damage. So we definitely want to make sure Captain Leon here takes the brunt of her attacks. And let's give him, let's just make sure he's at full health. He should be fine. He can defeat her all by himself without my help at all. But we're not going to take any chances. So let's just get him fully healed. I'm still surprised we got 5 rusted keys. I thought could only get 4, but now I know, and now you know. So look at that. All right, let's just do one more hit here. Now, the good thing about the Arena Champion is she's not very tough comparatively. So you can burn her down fairly quick, but man, you do not want her to hit you. Okay, so the way we're going to do this is I'm going to use my special knockdown ability, and I'm basically just going to keep knocking her on her ass as she comes to me and poisoning her at the same time with my poison arrows. And then once she closes, I'll just get my shield out and let Leon take the aggro, and then we'll finish her off. Okay, so here we go. By the way, don't let the one skull fool you. She is tougher than any 3 skull boss in this game in terms of how hard she hits. I didn't let that... Oh, okay, yeah, we got her. Look at Leon just going to town on her. But look how much damage she's doing to him, though, too, man. She is no joke. Now, you can also bleed her, too, so... Leon's kind of in the way of my arrows here. I have to make sure I do a power shot in order to knock her down. Oh, I can't see what the heck... My head's in the way. Leon's done a good enough job knocking her down himself, man. Okay, I'm out of stamina. Okay, let's see if we can get some bleeds on her. I just want my stamina to come back a little bit more. Nice work, Leon. Nice work. Okay, we got 6 armor scraps off of her. And yeah, that's the Arena Champion. In all her glory, but without her arms. Okay, so once you kill her, what you want to do is go into this back room here. And you... Oh, shit. I forgot he was back here. I guess we have a couple of trash enemies. He scared me. Let's switch to star metals. Go get him, Leon. Take his ass out. These guys drop anything? He didn't drop anything. I do not need bones. I have bones like you wouldn't believe. Okay, and this is the recipe stone for the champion's gear. Arena Champion's armor. Nice. Okay. We are going to be farming for that stuff because that is some damn good armor. And then when you're done with that, you come out and head into the next part of the dungeon. Now, one really cool thing about going through this dungeon is you can get black ice in here, and we need to get some black ice in here. So what we're going to do is work our way into this cold part here, and we're going to harvest all this black ice because I need it. I'm getting really low on black ice. Now, as you work your way down this corridor, there's going to be side rooms that have enemies in them and optional bosses. So there's two optional bosses that you can do. One of them's an Undead Dragon, and he is tough as hell. And one of them are a couple of mammoths. Well, they're not really bosses per se. They're just two mammoths, and they're tough as hell. Okay, and these are just like a bunch of undead hyenas and shalebacks and stuff like that. They're not really that big of a deal. I gotta remember to check or get Liam healed up before we do any more bosses. Okay. Here, let's get this black ice. Now, some of these side rooms might have chests in them. Yeah, that one had chests with gold. Nice. The mammoth room has a shitload of chests in it. There we go. We need that stuff for alchemical base. Okay, let's go to the next one. This side room's full of spiders. You can hear them in there. Okay, so this one up ahead has the dragon boss, and it also has two shaleback king mini bosses fighting the dragon boss. And you can see them going at it in there. Now, as long as you don't go in there and mess with them, they won't come out and come after you. Let's get these guys out of the way here. But if you do defeat the boss in there, you get, dragon stuff like Dragon Bone, and there's a legendary in there. So the best strategy here, if you're not confident that you can take it without any problems, is to let them go at it, because the shalebacks will damage the dragon and bring his health down. The shalebacks themselves are not super dangerous in terms of offensively, but they're really, really tough. I mean, they are super tough. It takes quite a bit to take them out. So here, what we're gonna do is let's give him a big potion. Let's give him we'll let him take a couple drinks here. So we need to get his health. If we're going to take that dragon, which we are, we need to make sure he's at full health. He's got so much health, man. It just takes a million years to heal him. I should have brought exotic feasts, and I have a bunch too, but I just forgot to do it. So I'm going to have to do this the long way. I'm just shoving these cheap aloe potions down his throat. And I put some of my food in there too. He will eat it. It just doesn't give him, as good of a benefit as these do. Okay, he's back to full health. All right, let's take these back. Okay, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to switch to Star Metal because these guys are undead. And let's just pop the dragon and see where his health is. Oh, he's almost dead. Nice. Okay. Wow. Those shalebacks are doing a number on him. Liam, can you get in there and There we go. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I don't usually wait that long to kill the dragon. Those guys really took him down quick. Nice. Yeah, these guys have lots of hit points. Oh, you know what? I guess these guys aren't undead because we can put bleed on them. I just realized that. Need some stamina here. Excellent. Okay, so let's use the pick on the Undead Dragon. Oh, and he's got the legendary key on him. And we'll get some demon blood and stuff. And then these guys, yeah, we'll just use the pick on them too. Got some exotic flesh, thick hide, chitin, and all that good stuff. All right, now we have a chest here. Let's see what kind of legendary we can get. We got another Bessie's bow. Okay, well, we'll give that one to one of our thralls. That's a good bow. It's one I'm using, actually. And I think that's it for in here. So you're probably in really good shape health-wise, yeah. He's chowing down on that fish. Now, the next room has mammoths in it and a whole bunch of chests. So we're going to do that one too, especially since Leon's health's in really good shape right now. Okay, there aren't any baddies in there. Take some more gold. Okay, you ready for this, Leon? I'm going to switch over to poison arrows. 2 mammoths at the same time in close quarters. What more could you want? Let's actually send him in to get their attention first. Leon? Hello? Attack. Don't tell me you're bugged. Oh, he's not. Okay. I wouldn't have been able to take his, Why isn't he attacking? Ordered Captain Leon to attack. Dude, what the hell? Alright, well, we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Is he fighting? Dude, come on. Fight. I think maybe he is bugged. There it goes. I think he's fighting now. Well, I guess we're both going to have to take our own mammoth on. So let me try and get some bleeds on this dude. Oh, he got me. Yeah, do your charge. And while you're doing that, I'll get some poisons on you.
So I can carve it on your fire.
Is that other guy stuck in the door? Actually, that's good for us if he is. And again, you know, both the dragon and these guys are optional. You don't have to fight them. But, you know, it's good XP, it's good loot. You get a legendary from the dragon and you get a bunch of chests from these guys and all their giblets and stuff, so it's worthwhile. Alright, he's dead. Is he gonna charge out? Yeah, he's stuck in the door. Too bad for you, sucker. Let's get a full stack of poison on him. And then we really should just... I don't want Lean to get super damaged, because then it's just going to take a million years to heal again. So let's get in here and help him out. And he's down. Okay, cool. We're going to use a skinny knife on these guys because I want their hide. Okay, how's your health? Pretty good. Pretty good. I think putting that fish on there is actually making a big difference. Okay, so if you come back to here, there's just a gob of chests lined up against the wall. Let me get my my torch out too. Okay. So that one's gold. That one's stuff. Yeah, we'll take the steel. Elixir of vigor, nice. I'll take that. Gray lotus potion. Gold. Aloe seeds. We'll take the orbs, that, and that. We don't need that other stuff. More gold, silver, and some iron, bandages. Yeah, good stuff, man. Really good stuff. I think that's it. Okay. We are ready to do the final boss. We got a couple more Spideys we're going to have to take out. There's a big Yeti guy in here, but you can't get to him. Scary. I don't know if they'll ever open that up or what the deal is with that. Okay, so are you at full health? Yes, sir, you are. Let's give you some more fish, because that's it actually is helping. And yeah, I think we're good to go. Okay, so once you go into the last area here, you see that how this is green, but once you enter it, it turns red and you can't get back out. And then there is our final boss. And he is... Can't remember what this guy's name is. Let me look it up because I'm curious. Hold on. Okay, he's actually the champion of the Warmaker. So he's not the Warmaker himself, but he's the Warmaker's champion. Whereas the guy we killed earlier was the Warmaker's adjunct or assistant. Okay, so this is where you put these rusted keys to use. So there's 4 side rooms. The one directly across us is the exit. But there's 4 side rooms, 2 on each side. And if you have the rusted keys, you can get in here and you can get additional armor scraps besides what the bosses drop. And other stuff too. So we don't care about the stone daggers. Here, we'll take this. And you'll get at least 1, and I've actually gotten up to 3 in these side chests. So he won't bother us as long as we stay away from him. We'll just go around, get the other armor scraps. There's 2 in there. So, this is the exit, and there's some very important recipes in here. This is really actually the main reason I came in here. So this one here will give you Warmaker weapons and, more importantly, Grand Master Weaponsmith. And this will give you Warmaker armor or Godbreaker armor and Grand Master Armorsmith. So these are the 2 things we really wanted to get, because this is going to allow us to make, the top end armor and even Grand Master level fittings too. So definitely wanted to come in there for that stuff, in addition to everything else we're doing, of course. Okay, we got some gold and 1 armor scrap. So I guess we just hang on to the other rusted key until the next time around. There's probably been, I mean, I'm sure there's been 5 all along, but I've only ever, you know, bothered to get 4 because there's only 4 places you can use them. So, okay, anyway. All right, it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for us to fight the Warmaker's champion. So the deal with this guy is you want to burn him down pretty quick because what he'll do is as he takes damage, he starts to grow larger and larger and do more damage and have more attacks. So if you wait too long, he can really become a pain in the ass to take down. But he is susceptible to poison and bleed. So I think Leon and I shouldn't have any difficulty taking this dude out. Let's drink here and eat some fish. Make sure we're topped off. Okay, we should be good to go. And all right. I'm actually gonna try and use daggers on him as long as Leon can, you know, hold most of his aggro. So let's do this. There he goes. I don't know why he wasn't attacking the mammoths. He's not super tough defensively. Okay, now let's go. We do have to watch out for his big ass. Okay, see, now he's starting to grow. And we're just going to stack bleeds on him until he starts to attack, and then we're going to get the hell out of the way. Okay, so we've got 14 bleeds on him. Oh. Watch out for this attack here. Okay, let's get some more bleeds on him. He's starting to grow more because we're damaging him fast. Okay, now let's get some more poison stacks on him. He's got 20 bleeds. Leon is just frickin' going ham on him. And he's down. And that is the Warmaker's champion. Okay, cool. We got 10 armor scraps off of him, so we're pulling out a total of, where are they at? 22 armor scraps for our first run in the dungeon, which is pretty good. But it's going to take a lot more than that. What I ultimately want to do is I want to make a full set of Godbreaker and a full set of Champion for me. And then after that, we might even make additional sets, you know, for our best thralls. Not that they really need it. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe what we'll do is we'll just use the, you know, the thrall bench thingamadoodle and make it look like they're wearing it. We'll see. It just depends on how much I want to come in here and farm the place. But the other thing about coming in here and farming this place, in addition to, you know, you have a chance for really good loot drops, legendary weapons and stuff, and it's a superb place to level up your thralls, this in the unnamed city. So there's other reasons to come back here besides just for that. Okay, and this is the way out. As soon as you run out, it turns red, so don't run out until you've looted everything. That's why I wanted to get the armor scraps first so I didn't forget. And then this is actually kind of like just a little shortcut through here. There are some chests with more loot skis in them. I don't usually spend a lot of time grabbing this stuff, but I mean, it's decent stuff for the most part, right? But anyway, what this will do is this will actually take us right back to the main entrance of the dungeon proper. So we don't have to run all the way back. Is there a chest up here? Don't see one. So yeah, you just come here and you drop down here. Oh shit, don't step in the spikes. Goodness gracious. This is busy looking for chests. And then you drop down here, and this is the main entrance that we came through, coming through here. And you can't go this way as a shortcut, even if you could get up there, because normally you can't climb in dungeons anyway. I think I have it set so, can I? No, it doesn't look like it. But even if you do set it to climb in dungeons, you still aren't going to get through that door from this side. So, yeah, in case you were wondering. Okay, this leads us back out to the central room here with the maps, and then we just hang a Louie to get out of the dungeon. So what I'm going to do, we spent a long time in here, so we got repops. He's got a chance to drop a power shard, a shard of power. So I think we're going to kill him again, even though we could just run past him. But we're going to kill him again. And anyways, what I was going to say is, if you spend too much time in here, like any other dungeon, you know you are going to get repops. But we went through and got pretty much everything, right? So normally, from now on, when we farm it, you know, we can skip the first 3 bosses and just get to the armor scraps. But unless we want to do the first 3 bosses, you know, for the loot and for the XP for our thralls. Anyway, I probably will not run this again on camera because I've already done it, but I am going to run it many times off camera to farm up those armor scraps and get XP and weapons and stuff. So anyway, guys, that is it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment and share out the video. And Leon and I will catch you in the next episode. See you guys later. Ow! You son of a... You're not happy with me.